YouTube, what's happening? Y'all know the channel, Felon with Firearms. I'm just on here today to bring y'all the same information I always try to bring y'all, man. You know, how we can get them gun rights back after adjudication, after convictions, after, the disposition of our criminal offense, after we can prove that we have been rehabilitated. That's what I'm here for. So as you guys come in, please smash that like button. Please share this information. Please share this video, this vlog. Let somebody else know that we on here tonight and we on here to get some questions answered. And this could be the opportunity to get the information they need, get the link they need, get the case code that they need, or get the reference that they need. So let's get it going. Oh, I got some exciting news to share with you guys today. So for those of you all who have not purchased either edition of the Felon with Firearms book, click the link. I pinned the comment to where you can get either copy. You can get the Southeast region, you can get the original version, or you can get the Southwest version. All of the books will always have information for every state. Every single book that I put out is going to have a chart within the book that's going to have the case codes and sightings for you to refer to so that you can find the proper information. It's just by region, each one will go a little more in depth. I found that a lot of guys don't know how to utilize the case codes to find the information. So as I'm not in the truck, as I find time, I'm, doing a due diligence to make it as descriptive and detailed as possible for you guys. So please hit that. Even if you just want to gift it to somebody, somebody who could use this information, hit that link and send them a book. And what I got here, you guys, I'm excited to open this, right? This is the Southwest version. This is the first time I'm receiving it. I put an order in for it when I first had it published, and unfortunately, they sent me the wrong version of the book. They sent me back another one of the Southeast editions. So I was upset I had to wait on it. But this came in the mail today. And look at here. Oh, man, I love it. I love it. I love it. Felon Gun Rights Restoration. This here is the Southwest region. But again, every single edition of this book is going to have information for every single state. So, God, this junk came out good. So, let's get into it, man. Let's get into why we're here today. What state y'all need information for? Drop it in the comment section. We're going to use these books to get that information up out there. And if Florida. We're going to start with Florida. I'm going to refer to this book, Florida. Southeast region. Let me see. Let me go to the table of content for Florida. Florida information is on page 120. All right, here we go. Florida Civil Rights and Gun Rights Restoration. All right, this is your voting information. Let's go straight over to Firearms. Okay, Firearms. Any felony conviction within Florida, a federal felony conviction, or a conviction in another state punishable by a term exceeding 1 year results in a state bar against owning or possession of firearm. I'm going to put this case code up there for you, Florida. Where is it? Florida. Stat 790 001 6. Oh shit, my bad, bro. That John won't even typing. Here it is. Florida. Stat 790.0016. All right, they say the governor, upon recommendation of the clemency board, must specifically grant relief from this disability, and there's an 8-year eligibility waiting period. So in Florida, you can you can ask the governor to have your gun rights restored after 8 years. Firearm relief granted by another jurisdiction will be given effect by Florida. Okay, so let me read that again. Executive clemency, Florida. Firearm relief granted by another jurisdiction will be given effect by Florida. So that means, say you had your, in my opinion, my non-professional opinion, like for me, I'm in Virginia and I had my gun rights restored. That means coming to Florida, Florida is going to honor my gun rights restoration, my concealed carry permit, or whatever the case may be down in Florida. Let me see what else I can give you on Florida. And as far as the pardon application is in here as well. So full pardon, including pardon adjudication, withheld from pardon, clemency types, pardon without firearm authority. That's not the one we're looking for. Here we are. It says specific authority to own, possess, or use a firearm. The specific authority to own, possess, or use of firearms restored to the applicant the right to own, transport, possess, or use a firearm, which was lost as a result of a felony conviction. Due to federal firearm laws, the Clemency Board will not consider requests for firearm authority from individuals convicted in federal or out-of-state court cases. In order to comply with federal law, a presidential pardon or a relief of disability from the Bureau of ATF must be issued in cases involving federal convictions. A pardon or restoration of civil rights with no restrictions on firearm must be issued by the state where the conviction occurred. Applicants are eligible to apply 8 years after completion of all terms and sentences. And it says, the person you may not apply for this pardon in Florida if you have any outstanding detainments or pending criminal charges, or any outstanding court orders or financial obligations for the cases for which they are requesting clemency, or restitution for any case in the entire criminal record, owe more than $1,000 in any misdemeanor, criminal, traffic, or felony adjudication, withheld cases in the entire criminal record. So long as you got these things cleared and you have waited your 8 years, Florida, you can shoot your shot, bro. Like I said, I highly encourage you to get any copy of this book, Southeast region or Southwest region, or the original, because this one specifically has the pardon application in it. I'm gonna go to Ohio next. Ohio is next, and I see you, Georgia. Let me find the chart for Ohio. All right. Maryland, Mississippi, Oregon, Ohio. I got you, Illinois. All right, for Ohio, firearm rights lost if convicted of a violent felony or any drug offense. Relief available from court. Ohio. As a matter of fact, let me see if I got that. I know for a fact I got that video in here for you where I already did the process for Ohio. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that link in the chat, so you can just go ahead and click that link and get that Ohio information, bro. Let me see. Videos. Ohio. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna drop Ohio and I'm gonna drop Illinois. A lot of the videos that you guys are requesting is in the channel. Um, but I'm like I said, I'm here for it, man, because a lot of people don't even know that a lot of people don't even know about the channel, don't know about the Felon with Firearm platform, man. You know what I'm saying? We really trying to get it done out here. Trying to get it done for everybody. All right, here go the video for Ohio right here. Share this video. Copy. All right. Ohio. There you go, Ohio. I'm gonna get to Georgia. I'm gonna do Georgia live. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in here for Illinois as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and do Georgia live since I got you on here. Let me see, Illinois. Illinois, where you at, brother? I know I got the information in here for you. Texas, Colorado, Ohio, Washington. There we go, Illinois. Here you go. I just had my record expunged. In less than 2 weeks, my record was clean. I obtained a background check to make sure, and it was blank. That's what's up, brother. What state you in? Yeah, most definitely. See, Matt. Hey, Donnell, what state you in, man? Where you got that expungement, man? Congratulations, man. That's a huge step. Ohio, that's what's up, man. I've helped a couple people successfully in Ohio, man. Have you put in the information for to make sure that your gun rights were reinstated? I just had my record expunged. It would be state of conviction, not state currently living in. Nah, bro, not necessarily. You got to look at the laws for the states. Some states allow you to go through the process in a state with an out of state conviction. I just successfully did a brother in Texas. His conviction was in Arkansas, but he lived in Texas, and he filed his pardon in Texas. Texas got a slot on their pardon application for out of state convictions. So it's all variant, it's all state by state. You know what I'm saying? Some states allow it, some states don't. You just got to do your research. My conviction is in Illinois, but I live in Georgia. Let's get to Georgia, man. Let me see what we got on Georgia. Georgia information, page 83. And again, for anybody who want any copy of these books, click that link, that pinned comment, man. The Felon Gun Rights Restoration book is pinned. All right, Georgia, Firearms. Anybody convicted of a felony in any jurisdiction cannot receive, possess, or transport a firearm unless pardoned. Let me give you that GA state code. GA. So 16, 11, 1. All right. It says A firearm is defined as any handgun, rifle, shotgun, or other weapon which will or can be converted to expel a projectile. Such a person is also prohibited from receiving a license to carry a weapon, defined to include both a knife and a handgun, unless pardoned. I'm gonna make sure I give y'all this case code, man, because that's new to me. Being unable to, being unable to possess a knife. Such a person is also prohibited from receiving a license to carry a weapon, defined to include both a knife and a handgun, unless pardoned. And that's a similar case code. Let me put that in here. Make sure I get y'all right. I don't want y'all getting caught up behind no bullshit, especially not behind no knife. That's ridiculous. What if you work in a warehouse and you got to cut open boxes and shit like that, and you got a blade or something like that? Some of this stuff is absolutely ridiculous. 11, 129, B. Two, B. All right, let's see what type of relief we got. We know we say about pardon. It said firearm privileges are restored by pardon or restoration of rights, but only if the pardon or restoration expressively authorizes the recipient to possess or transport a firearm. Only by pardon or restoration expressively authorizes. Let me give y'all that case code, Georgia. Privileges. Restored. Pardon or restoration of rights. And that case code is GA code. GA code 16-11-131. C. Oh damn, I went to subscribe only to find out I already subscribed. Hey John, appreciate the constant support, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Boo, can you let me say right? Please. That's what it's about, man. Oh, good lighter. Any other states? What other states do y'all need done? What other states y'all need done? What states we tackling, family? Like I said, man, if y'all just coming in, smash the like button, man. This information is indispensable, and it ain't really nobody else out here doing it, man. Ain't nobody else trying to see convicted felons get their gun rights back. Do y'all know how much flack and ridicule I get in the comment section about the information that I'm putting out there? My Instagram has been shadow banned, because I advertise the same information. TikTok won't let me post videos because I'm putting this type of information out there. They claim it's too controversial, and it's not fair because everybody done committed a crime, but everybody ain't been caught. You know what I'm saying? And everybody deserve an opportunity to defend themselves. But for some reason society is upset with Big Felon for making this information readily available. So if you appreciate it and you coming in, smash that like button, show some love, show some support. New York. Hey, New York, if you was on probably a couple hours ago, I just shared my most recent post was the gun rights restoration forum where somebody successfully got their rights back in New York. I just posted that document. NVA, what was the reason? Argentina, what's up? NVA, what was the reason you used to get your rights back? Please answer this for me because I'm in the process. I own 3 businesses, brother. I'm a truck driver for one, and I transport hazardous material. And so during my experience, during the time I was filing my pardon, I had ended up getting my hazmat endorsement and reading over the sightings for the hazardous endorsement. They give you the right to transport 9,000 gallons of radioactives, explosives, corrosives, etc. And so, mind you, when you get that hazmat background check, that's a TSA background check. That's a federal background check. That's for Homeland Security. So mind you, I had got all of those things. So then I'm thinking in my head, well, if I passed the federal background check and they gave me the right to transport 9,000 gallons of explosives, why can't I argue to just carry one? You know what I'm saying? And I did it. The first time I tried with a lawyer and I got denied, I think the lawyer might have said self-defense or whatever the case may be. I wasn't granted the first time I did it, and I did it with an attorney. But then the second time when I went and did it myself, and I used all my accolades, all my credentials, everything that I had to bring to the table. That was what I said. I drive trucks, I drive gasoline, so I can carry 9,000 gallons of explosives. Why can't I just carry one? I finally have an interview with the Board of Pardons on September 19th after a 2-year wait to get this felony off my record in PA. Black Da Vinci, hey, look, man, that's right around the corner, man. You got your ducks in a row. You got your, you know what I'm saying? You got everything that you need to prove your rehabilitation. That's good, man. Congratulations, because that wait do be extensive. But you know what I'm saying? It's just putting your best foot forward, because at the end of the day, you can't tell yourself no. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell yourself no. And if you never put the application in, you telling yourself no. Thanks. They gunned me down because I wanted to protect my family. I'm a truck driver as well. They try to use that. Do you got your hazardous endorsement? Because if you got your hazardous endorsement, man, I just gave you game. You got the right to transport 9,000 gallons of explosives and radioactives. So why can't you carry one? I've been in Missouri. Got out parole early. Haven't been in trouble. Trying to get my gun rights restored. What's the process to begin with? First thing I'm gonna suggest you, because I haven't done the vlog yet, but I am gonna do the vlog. I got the information. That link, that comment up there, Felon Gun Rights book. Click that link, brother. Click that link and order this book right here. Because that book, oh man, you got that and a Twit card, man. Use that. That link got this book in there, the Felon Gun Rights Restoration Bible. But it got the case codes in here that you need. Let me go to it for you, and just so you can know what you get and what you purchase. This will walk you through it. It'll tell you how to pardon. It'll tell you whether you got to do a pardon or a petition, and it'll give you the case codes to look up the reference sightings for it. Give me 1 second. MSMO. Here it is. Firearm rights lost except antique weapons unless pardoned. So you got to file a pardon, Smitty. Let me put the case code in here for you. MO. $571. 0. Voting offers restored upon completion of sentence, jury by pardon or expungement. Listen to this. Pardon or expungement provides relief from federal disabilities. It says it. Pardon or expungement provides relief from federal disability. I gave you the case code. You can look it up right there, brother. I advise you, man. Don't let this information go to waste. Hit that link, hit that pinned comment, and order this book so you can have it on hand. It said, I was going to wait till I got my GED and get into the union before I apply for a pardon from what you said about Vegas and what we have to do. So I'm going to make sure I got it all taken care of. That's a bet, man. You know what I'm saying? Stick with your program. You know what I'm saying? If that's going to give you that security blanket, you know what I'm saying? Stick with it. Because at the end of the day, even for the people that have been denied, you know what I'm saying? When you do your best at something, when you exercise all your resources and you get denied, it still don't feel bad because you got that personal satisfaction of a job well done. You can apply that to anything you've ever done in life where when you know you half-assed something and you get denied or it don't work out, you be like, damn, I could have did this a little different, or I should have did this, I should have did that. But when you take the time and stick to your program and exercise all your resources and you attempt to do something and it don't be successful in your liking, it's not a failure. It's a lesson. You know what I'm saying? And you don't feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, when I tried with that lawyer the first time, with that lawyer the first time and I got denied, I ain't feel like I did my best because granted, I paid somebody to represent me legally, but I know everything that I had accomplished since my release from incarceration, that lawyer didn't articulate it the way that I knew I would have. And it was proven by when I went in there myself and I presented everything that I had and I spoke up for myself, I got him back as a violent felon. And yeah, the LLC will definitely help because you never want to say you're trying to protect yourself, but in securing your assets, especially if you deal with any type of business or entity that transport a lot of valuables, you have to secure your assets. That's a big thing. Once you get relief from disabilities from NY case, when can you purchase a firearm in Florida? I would suggest making sure that the system is updated in Florida. Once you get the relief from NY, you need to either contact the parole board, contact the state police department, your FFL dealer, and make sure whoever does the background check for your state, you need to make sure that they update the system. Because like here in Virginia, the state police is our headquarters. That's where we get our background check at. But when we go to purchase a firearm, they have their own system at the FFL dealers to where they run your background. So what I did was I took my document that stated that my rights were restored, the document that's on the front of this book cover. I took this document in there with me and said my rights were restored. I would like to purchase a firearm. How do I go about it? They said, let me see the document, and they ran it through their system first. It took a couple of hours for it to come back, but then it came back. They said, all right, you're good to purchase. And even when I went to actual purchase, they still pinged my account, and I still had to wait, a couple of hours. It took me about 6 hours for them to update my information and for me to be able to walk out of that gun store with my gun. I just went to court and he said that I have to be an OTR driver. Then he will give me my rights back, bro. Please help me. I went to court, I believe, on the 26th of this month. He turned me down. And how long should you wait? When you get denied, they'll put a stipulation on your rebuttal, your response. Did you go to the clerk office and get your response? Because in the denial, they'll say you know, whether you got to wait a certain amount of time. A lot of states is a 2-year wait. In some states it's not. But me personally, when I got denied, I waited probably another year. And in that year, I got more accolades. I added more things to my resume per se, and I went back in there myself. My uncle got caught with a gun 20 years ago, and he did community service. Can he get his rights back in Louisiana? Louisiana. So being caught with that gun, I'm assuming was a felony conviction. And again, you all, I am not an attorney. This is not legal advice. Still, I would recommend everybody to seek professional help with this information. But this is just the information that I found from my experiences and have been very successful with it. And I'm doing my due diligence by sharing it with you all. Louisiana, 144. Firearms. Where's firearms? A, vote, B, C. Eligibility. Effects and firearm. Okay, here we go, Louisiana. Restrictions on possessing a firearm or carrying a concealed weapon applies to any person convicted of a crime of violence, felony weapons, or drug offense, or sexual offense, and terminates 10 years after completion of sentence, so long as no other felony convictions occurred during that period. You hear that? Louisiana, firearms. Restrictions on possessing firearms or carrying concealed weapons applies to any person convicted of a crime of violence, felony weapons. So, with that being said, I'm assuming that that gun conviction was a felony conviction. I'm assuming, but it says it terminates 10 years after completion of sentence, so long as no other felony convictions occurred during that period. All right, I'm gonna give you this case code. LA. Miss Felon, you mind going to the corner store for some Stella? Stat code 14 95.1 C. Boom. My Israelite brother, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. I definitely appreciate the donation, man. I really appreciate it. It definitely goes to the cause, man, and help me, you know, get more material out there for the people, man. It's definitely not utilized for anything frivolous. I really appreciate the Justin. A governor's pardon, Louisiana, I'm still on you. A governor's pardon will restore firearm rights prior to 10 years, but the first offender pardon will not. So, Ro, prior to 10 years, but granted, you said it was 20 years ago. If Unc ain't been in no more trouble and it's been 20 years, tell him to put this pardon in. You know what I'm saying? And it says also that a governor's pardon will restore firearm rights prior to the 10 years. So, like in my situation, I was a violent felon in Virginia. Is 7 years for non-violent, 10 years for violent. But it's case by case, it's situational. And I got mine restored before the 10 years because I put in that petition, I put in that application, and I had proof of rehabilitation. So The federal government takes the position based on holding in Firearm versus United States that a person who is ineligible for a concealed carry permit, as described in the paragraph below, is prohibited from possessing firearms under 18 USC. So Louisiana, it's been 10 years already. It's been 10 years. Tell Unc put this information in. And if you can't remember it, if you ain't take your notes, order that book, man. Get this book sent to Unc and tell him go look at the Louisiana section. Everything he need is right here. All right, let me go up in the comment sections. Black Da Vinci. My felony charge is receiving stolen property. I've been putting in community service work, but unfortunately, I'm a high school dropout. I do have an LSC though. Was 18 when I got the charge. Now I'm 31. Being a high school dropout don't restrict you from anything, brother. Don't allow that stigma to be a burden in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of high school dropouts that are well established and well accomplished in life. Don't let that be an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Get it done, brother. You'll get it. You already taking the right steps. You got a business. You know what I'm saying? You've been compliant with the law. You've been standing. Keep it going, bro. Keep it going. Let me see what this is. Red Holman, thanks so much because I love it when Black people are willing to help other Black people out. Most definitely, man. I pride myself on it. You know, not to get off subject, but if anybody in this chat has seen the movie Lucy, smash that like button, man. And a lot of times people try to find a purpose in life or wonder what their purpose is. This is a parable for my purpose. In the movie Lucy, it was a lady, she was a drug mule, and she ended up, the drugs ended up busting in her stomach, and it allowed her to unlock 100% of her brain at the end of the movie. But what did she do? The most important thing she did throughout the whole movie was she turned herself into a flash drive and gave herself to the college professor so he could share that thesis with the rest of society. You know what I'm saying? So she shared information, and that's what I, you know what I'm saying? That's my purpose. That's what I find pleasure in. The shit that I'm doing is helping out people, you know what I'm saying? And I get the gratification when I see you all take it seriously and you all get done. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do it, man. And I definitely appreciate the acknowledgement. Stand your ground, shorty bulls. What's happening, man? Hey man, if y'all looking for some badass bulls, man, the bullet world is the next best thing, man. Y'all go check out Stand Your Ground, Shorty Bulls, man. Good brother, you got some good dogs over there, man. Salty pure blood patriot. You was a salty pure blood patriot. How do you get your gun rights back as a convicted felon? What state you in, brother? No Goofy TV. Congratulations. Congratulations, man. Kentucky. Appreciate it, brother. It's awesome to see how much your channel has grown. Yeah, man. I definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate the seriousness that the community is taking on this channel, man, because it's a lot of evidence within the channel that it's working. You know what I'm saying? It's working, and people are being able to it's bettering people's situations. They have been able to protect themselves, protect their assets. They have been able to teach their family firearm etiquette because that's very important. A lot of people don't even know how to properly use a gun, how to properly hold a gun, how to properly store a gun. And all of those things are important, and you can't feel comfortable doing them if you got these felony convictions lingering and preventing you from doing so. But let me get to this brother from Kentucky. Kentucky, click that link, that pinned comment, order this book first and foremost. It got Kentucky in here, everything you're gonna need for Kentucky. But let me go to the table of content real quick. Let me get your page. Kentucky 204. right, Kentucky Civil Rights and Gun Relief Process. Firearms. A person convicted after January 1st, 1975 is prohibited from possessing a handgun, and a person convicted after July 15th, 1994 is prohibited from possessing any firearm unless pardoned. Oh, that's interesting. So in Kentucky, if you was convicted between 1975 and 94, you would just lose your handgun privilege. But after July 15th, 1994, anybody convicted of a felony is prohibited from possessing any firearm unless pardoned. Let me put this case code in there. Texas, I got you, fam. Give me a second. I got you. Where that shit at? KY. 57527. Damn. KY. Real. 527. Oh 401. All right, you was convicted after 2015, so yeah, you need to you definitely need to pardon, brother. Eligibility. The power to pardon is vested in the governor. The governor may also act to restore certain rights of citizenship to a person, including the right to vote or hold office. For full pardons, the governor must file with the legislature a statement of reason which each pardon grant, which must be available to the public. For restoration of rights, expiration of sentence or discharge with no pending charges. For pardon, governor requires a 7-year waiting period. People with federal and out-of-state offenses are eligible only for restoration of rights, which is called a partial pardon. So Kentucky, if your conviction was out of state or federal, your option would be the presidential pardon. Now you are eligible for an in-state partial pardon, but you wouldn't be eligible for the full pardon if the conviction was out of state. But if your conviction was in state, okay, it was in state. So yeah, as long as 7 years has passed since the expiration of your sentence with no pending charges, you know what I'm saying, you can put the pardon in for to get your gun rights restored. And I put the case code up there. And again, the link is above if you want to go ahead and order the copy of the book. 2023 then. That's what it sounds like. Let me go up. All right. Kentucky, Texas. C winning. I'm sorry, brother. Hey, look, man, I'm glad you mentioned Texas, man, because this just came in. This just came in today. When I first got on live today, I opened this packet. And it's kind of blurry, you can't see it. But it's the felon gun rights restoration for the Southwest region. And guess what state is in this book? In detail. That's right, Texas. Let me get to Texas for you. Let me get to Texas. Page 260, Southwest region. All right. Texas gun relief process. A person convicted of a felony is prohibited from possessing any firearm for 5 years after the date of the person's release from confinement or release from community supervision, parole, or mandatory supervision, whichever is later. After that period, a person may possess a firearm, but only at the premises of which he live. But it get better than that, because that's what a lot of people just believe just for Texas, that after 5 years you can only possess a firearm at your residence. But what they don't know is, or what's not explained, that if your time has expired, you got the right to pardon. And when in your pardon, you can request for your full rights to be restored. But let me get this first code up here. This is for Texas. 46.04 A. All right. Pardon is available upon completion of sentence. Generally, outstanding fines or other monetary obligations do not bar consideration. Applications from misdemeanors accepted. Let me see what else I got for Texas. Full pardon application. Court discharge, criminal history. Here you go, right here. Criminal history document. If requesting the restoration of firearm rights for this offense, you must provide a letter from an employer or potential employer on the letterhead that explains the need to have a firearm rights restored in order to gain and maintain employment. So in Texas, if you're working around or you're trying to find an establishment where you can, a firearm is part of your uniform, they got that option on the application for you. And then there was another section. Here it is. Page 272. You ain't gonna really be able to see it. But it says, are you requesting restoration of firearm rights for this offense? Only Texas felons and most misdemeanor convictions are eligible for the restoration of firearm rights consideration. Class C misdemeanors are not eligible for restoration of firearm rights consideration, except for domestic violence convictions pursuant the Ladenburg Amendment. If you request restoration of firearm rights for this offense, you must also request a full pardon and restoration of civil rights for this offense. So if you want your full rights in Texas, you gotta make sure you request for a full pardon. Let me go up. Let the bro know that for home defense to check out PCP rifles. Brother said check out PCP rifles for home defense. Nice, thanks, bro. And yeah, I get that book for sure. Appreciate you, man. I mean, it's well worth the investment, man. You know what I'm saying? Not only will it help you, you know what I'm saying? Not only can it help you, but it can help anybody that you know may be in need of the book. You know what I'm saying? I personally, at times, I find the information encouraging. So at times, I just look up random inmate numbers and just send them the books. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it as often. It done got a little financially tight over here, but I still do it. You know what I'm saying? At least twice a month. You know what I'm saying? Or at least once a month, I'm sending at least 5 books to random inmates across the states, because information like this getting on the inside to encourage people that life can get better and they can do better. All right. Mayhem Kennels, what's happening, brother? What's happening? I used to have a permit, went to prison. It's been 8 years, no trouble, and I owe less than 1,000 in fines. What state you in, Mayhem? Some people got right and just don't know if your charge was with hell. You good? Better see it. What about Virginia? How do I get my gun rights back? I can vote. I'm on probation. What part of Virginia, brother? Tiny tip. What part of Virginia? Because I'm in Richmond. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Richmond. I've been all through the city. Like, I've been all through the city, brother, helping people get their gun rights restored, Brian. I'm definitely in Richmond. But in a nutshell, be off probation, how your civil rights restored. Off probation, how your civil rights restored, reference letters, and draft your petition. All of those are things that I do as well. If you don't fully understand how to, just reach out to me, get with me. I can get it done for you. How long after you got out of prison until you are able to get a gun rights back? I'm in Virginia. I was released in 2015. It's case by case. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's situation is the same, but I was released in 2015. I got my gun rights back in 2020. I think I got off probation in 2016. I was released September 2015. Might have got off probation a year later. And I had my rights restored March 5th. March 5th, 2020. Yeah, there go the date right there. March 5th, 2020. This document right here on the cover of the book, this is my document from the court saying my gun rights was restored. And it was in Chesterfield County. You know Chesterfield kind of rough, especially when it comes to breaking the law. Any updates on Massachusetts? Is that Massachusetts, right? I've been out of trouble for more than 16 years. I went to prison for drugs and drugs only in Cali. Now I stay in a different state and I want my gun rights back. What state you stay in, brother? In Florida. Hey, Florida, I did thank you, bro. Let me see. Let me go to the top because I think I did put Florida information out there already, bro. Yeah, if you look, it's like the first 4 or 5 comments. I put the state code up there for Florida. But I will tell you, order the book, bro. The application for Florida is in the book. Everything you need for Florida is in the book, bro. Go ahead and click that link, order that book, or either go through the channel. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the video for Florida in here. I'm gonna put the video for Florida up in here for you. Give me 1 second. And for those of y'all just tuning in, man, smash that like button when y'all come in, man. We're getting shit done in here. We're getting real shit done. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Show the kids some love, man. Show Big Felon some love, man. First get a CDL, then get a TWIC card. Do you have any advice for the pardon interview? I'm a little nervous. I would say that's kind of hard, bro. Like, I'm not a good interviewer myself, right? I'm not a good interviewer myself, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not a good interviewer myself when I try to let my paperwork do the talking. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. But when they ask you to, you know, plead your case, or why do you feel like you should be able to have your gun rights restored, make sure you put emphasis on all your accomplishments. First and foremost, put emphasis on all your accomplishments. Show them, you know what I'm saying? Talk about how you're a contributing member to society, how, you know what I'm saying, you're less likely to be a case of recidivism. And tell them what your aspirations for owning a gun are. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, teaching firearm etiquette is very important. Like my wife, my stepdaughter, you know what I'm saying? My cousins. We grew up in Southside Richmond, so a lot of us, you know, don't understand firearm etiquette. But because I'm always at events, or I'm always in classes, or I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm in the environment where I put them in an environment where everybody who handle firearms handle them responsibly and everybody is gun-ho on the etiquette and proper performance. So everybody is learning in my environment. That could be, you know what I'm saying, something that you mentioned. But definitely put emphasis on your accomplishments. IQ, no, violent felon don't matter. I'm a violent felon. My background, my criminal background in the book, I'm a violent felon. Malicious wounding, that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? That don't matter at all, man. Don't let that be a deterrent. I paid a lawyer in Florida to get a pardon, and she said I'm cleared in Florida, but with my old felony in New York from 2007, I'm not clear. How long is it to get a pardon in New York? Time frames aren't really something that I can give you that are punctual, because it's based on the people in office. Who's processing your application. Um, how long does it take to get in front the board for the review? How long does it take for them to make a decision? You know what I'm saying? I have no idea how long that takes, but the best thing I can do is encourage you to just go ahead and put the paperwork in. And when you put the paperwork in, send a copy, um because they're gonna give you opportunities to present evidence to why you should be considered. Make sure you send a copy of Florida clearing you. Make sure you send that document, that a copy of that document that Florida cleared you. Like where you live at now is okay with it. We just need clearance from y'all. Nebraska. Let's see what we got on Nebraska. I don't think I've had nobody ask for Nebraska, and I know for a fact I haven't done the vlog. But again, the information always in one of these books. Firearm rights lost. Nebraska. Firearm rights lost restored by governor with authority from the pardon board. Let me put this case code up here for you. Maybe 28 NB.REV dot STT 28 dash 1206 83 130 section 2. I know all that shit I just typed in ain't disappear. Oh, okay, now I went there. How do you get the book? The pin comment above, bro. That pin comment, that Felon with Firearm pin is the way you get the book. You know what I'm saying? Click the link, go on order that book. All right, Massachusetts. Let me see, Sammy. That's one of my members. Sammy, appreciate your patience, bro. I got you. Let me get on over there, man. Let me make sure I get you some meat and bone with this too. Here we go. Handgun privileges lost for penalty for felonies and serious misdemeanor. long gun privileges restored 5 years after conviction or release, except to drug and violent offenders. Pardon necessary to relieve handgun restrictions. Let me put that in there. Passes. And what I'm gonna do is the next couple of days, Samuel Lewis, the next couple of days, I'm gonna go ahead and get the vlog for Massachusetts done. Oh, you need assistance. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I get it done for you so you can have it in detail. Give me a couple of days. I'm personally gonna get that done. I'm working on New Hampshire right now. I just about got all the information. I gotta upload it, but as soon as I finish New Hampshire, I'm gonna put Massachusetts up there. I got you, bro. One four oh. And I ain't got no load to pull for the next couple of days, so I got time. I'm gonna get it done for you, bro. 122, comma 1, 2, B. I'm from Iowa. I have violent charges, convicted in 1999. No problem since. My question is, how do I go about getting my rights back? All fines paid. Andrew Hill, this next link I put up here gonna be for you. Iowa. Gotta give me 1 second. Iowa, where's Iowa at? That was one of the first videos I did, bro, too. Iowa. I think y'all information was relatively easy to find. That's why I jumped on Iowa the way I did. But that definitely was one of the very first videos that I did. I jumped all the way at the bottom of the list. Here it is, right here. Yep, I did this video a year ago. Broad Street, Hall Street. I'm from Broad Rock. That's what it is, Broad Rock. I'm from 34th, West 34th. After, I'm from Dove Court. Yeah, definitely. On form, a gun purchase. Have you ever been convicted of a crime? Did you answer no after relief? I'm going to tell you what I did, Luis Ortiz. I'm going to tell you what I did, but I'm not telling you to do this. This is my non-professional opinion. This is what I did when I went to get my make my first purchase. I went into the gun store and I told them, look, my rights was just restored. I'm trying to buy a gun. I gave them my document. They ran my background. And so I had got to that same question. Have you ever been convicted of a crime? And so what I did and what I encourage everybody else to do is when you get to that question, ask the person in front of you. Because they are off-duty officers. They are there to help you, you know what I'm saying, answer certain questions, especially that one. When I asked him, he told me to put no on the box. And so I put no in the box. And I didn't have an issue. Should I stop trying or should I keep going after the denial the first time? That shouldn't be a question, bro. You don't never stop trying. We don't take no for an answer. If they lock the front door, go in the back. If they lock the back door, go in the side. If they lock the side door, go through the window. If they lock the windows, go through the little port where the dryer hook up to blow the hot air out. If that's clogged up, go through the chimney. If all that's fucked up, just knock on the door. Somebody open it. Felonies in Missouri. Yeah, Missouri in the channel, bro. Go through the whatchamacallit. Matter of fact, no, I take that back. Let me double check. I'm gonna get back to Missouri. And I think I just did Missouri for somebody else. Don't take the hostility in my voice as no insult. I think I did just do Missouri. I did because I remember the case code. Your rights, you got a pardon, bro. You got a pardon for Missouri. Let me put that case code up there. MO. .real. Stat. 571-070. Thank you for the video for hour. It's helping out a lot. Most definitely. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. For New York, they may pass a new law next year. I live in Florida, but hard for New York, but maybe not impossible. Yeah, no, it's not impossible for New York. Because like I said, my last post of a success document was for the state of New York. I successfully did help somebody in New York. They sent the document over and it's up in the channel. You know what I'm saying? It was one of the last posts. You're doing great for felons, bro. IQ, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Like I said, you in the city, man. If you can't get it done, you'll find me. You know where I'm at. Baltimore, Maryland. Maryland, what's happening, bro? I seen you a couple times. I was gonna get to you. Most definitely. Let me see what I got for MD. Your boys out Maryland be on my head. I definitely done put in some work for the people out Maryland, man. Mock Chopper, Zoe Chopper. Them boys stay sending people, you know what I'm saying? Stay sending people my way. You go Maryland down here. MD. J Baker, appreciate you. Maryland, firearm rights lost for felony conviction, crime of violence, or misdemeanor carrying 2+ year sentence restored by pardon. So it's by pardon. And here go the code for that information. MD code. Public safety. Public safety. And the code is 5-101C. 5-101C. North Carolina. Hey, North Carolina, click the link, bro. Click the link, that pinned post at the top of the comment, man. Order this book, man. When I tell you everything. For all of y'all in here right now, all this information that I'm giving y'all is coming straight out of the book. Get online, hit that link, that pinned comment, and order this book. It will not disappoint you. It is a great investment, especially if you got these civil disabilities. North Carolina. Real soon, I gotta go back to LA and do that first. Is my handle your business, bro. Enjoy the world, man. So, is it expungement then pardon or just pardon? Just a pardon? It says restored by pardon, and I gave you the case code. I'm personally not gonna go into the case code right here on this live today, but a matter of fact, it's a video. I did a video for Maryland. Check out the channel, bro. Go through the channel and look at the Maryland video. I did a video for Maryland and DC, and it'll explain it more in the detail. Which one it is, but from what the case code is saying from my chart, it says just pardon. Most definitely, most definitely. Anybody else in here tonight, man, that got a cousin, got a brother, got an uncle who could use some information, man, or you need a state done. If it's a state that I didn't touch or you won't in here when I did touch it, drop it in the comment section, man. Let's see what we can find. Let's see what we can do. And also, the information that I am utilizing, I am getting it from out of the book, Felon Gun Rights Restoration. If you do not got a copy of this book, click the pinned comment at the top of the chat. Order this book. This book is indispensable. Philly, PA. I just had a slow moment. And let's see. PA. Firearm rights, loss for violent and drug offense, repeat DUI, restoration by pardon, vacated conviction, or by court after 10 years. Connecticut, I'm ready to send you a link right now. Let me get this case code up for PA. As a matter of fact, Connecticut, I found your video. I'm going to go ahead and get you out the way first. And then I'm going to turn around and put the PA one up there. And then PA was the other one. PA, where you at, shawty? There you go, right here. So basically, I will have to get a pardon from California in order to restore my rights in order to have a firearm in Nebraska. What did Nebraska say, bro? It says by pardon. Did you look up the case code I sent you? You know what? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Connecticut, man. Best of luck to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Long as you got a paper trail proving rehabilitation. You know what I'm saying? And when you get a chance to articulate yourself, like I told the last brother, focus on everything you have done. Focus on everything you have accomplished. Put emphasis on your accomplishments. Show them people that you are a contributing member to society. You know what I'm saying? And that should help with their decision. And then especially if the time has passed. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately you got the grounds because the time has passed. But then when you can prove the time passed, you rehabilitated, you contributing to society. And if you can get some reference letters, some recommendation letters from people in the community, you know what I'm saying, that can speak highly of your character, you know what I'm saying, it should definitely help along the way. Okay, yeah. Then yeah, if you looked up the case code and it said that did California say whether or not they honor did Nebraska do Nebraska honor out of state convictions? Did the case code, did you find any information on that? Did you really do any digging though? Because I just gave you the case code, bro. You know, you looked over there, you back mighty quick. You said, "Boo, you ready to eat?" Hey, look, fellas, wife hungry, daughter hungry. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out here, man. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I helped you guys out tonight, man. Hopefully I pointed some of you guys in the right direction so where you can start your research, man. If you haven't already, hit that pin comment at the top. Order your felon gun rights restoration book is a very good resource. It's not a bad investment. You know what I'm saying? It'll help you get things done, man. Point you in the right direction. So until next time, man, make sure y'all stay focused. Stay focused. Don't take no for an answer, man. Big Felon checking out.